Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and let me just say, gambling is a big deal. As of right now, I'm not going to lie to you. Gambling in video games has been taking the internet by storm. And I'm not just talking about online slots, I'm talking about loot boxes, I'm talking about packs. But today, we're going to chase after one developer that's close to me, and that's EA Sports. Now, if you're living under a rock, otherwise you should know, EA Sports is a maker of tons of video games, through Battlefield, the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game, but most notable for their sports games. And FIFA is one of the biggest ones they release every year. Now, EA makes around $1.6 billion off the release of a yearly FIFA. That's a lot of money. But when they compare it to their live services and other income, which is over $4 billion in the same 12 months that they released the game, well, that does a little bit of dwarfing, doesn't it? That is just fucking way too much money. And let me tell you where it comes from. You know it, Ultimate Team. Now, let me tell you why exactly there's a huge deal with this. Because the people playing this game, they're not all adults. A lot of people that play this game are people that can't even consent to sex yet. They can't even buy alcohol. They can't even buy cigarettes. Yet, they are allowed to gamble their money away and their parents' money away on the internet. Now, sure, I know, at the end of the day, it is your own decision whether you want to spend money on these packs. I've done it in the past. I'm going to come out and say right now, I have contributed to this money pool that FIFA's making. As a Mexican, yes, I'm pulling the race card. As a Mexican, I spend a shit ton of money on FIFA pretty much every year. It's like crack in my blood. It's really hard to step away. But hey, guess what? I've stepped away. I've done it. The addiction is no longer. But FIFA continues to, get all the advertisements and just try to reel everyone in to play Ultimate Team. And it works. It really does work. Now, I am going to hop on a bit of defense for quite a second on EA's part. FIFA Ultimate Team hasn't always been bad. As for a fact, actually, as of right now, making a team in FIFA, if you don't want to spend any money and you actually want to grind, it's actually not too hard. I spent $15 on my team, and it's a decent team. It doesn't compete with the best, but it's all right. My brother's team, he didn't spend a dime, and he has a way better team than mine. Although he did it in way more time, but it's still a better team. Now, one thing I do want to comment on, and I think is the biggest thing that ruined FIFA Ultimate Team for me, was something back in the days of FIFA 15 called price ranges. Now, back in the day, the community in the transfer market where you go and sell your players, the price of a player was determined by the community and how well they were playing in real life. Nowadays, that's not the case. A player has a set price point from the day that the game releases till the day the next one comes out. You know why that's bad? Because at the beginning of the season, no one really plays that well because everyone's just starting out. All the players are relatively cheap, meaning you can buy players at the start of the season and sell them later in the season to really bank on profit. The only problem is players that cost over 1 million coins later in the season now cost over 1 million coins at the start of the season, which means you actually have to play the game in order to buy those players. And that is so much fucking time. I don't understand who the hell thought of this, but actually someone already did the math, so I don't have to do it. Check this out. Okay, so this is an article I pulled up on Reddit. I say article, it's more like a little thing, but like a little paragraph, but I read it beforehand, and it is pretty generous to EA here. So, yeah. I will assume all games are on the Weekend League, as these offer the best rewards, and will assume the average finish is Gold 3, which, if you don't know, division rivals and squad battles in FIFA is a way for you to play and rank up in division, and at the end of the week you get a certain amount of rewards. That gives 30,000 coins, 2 rare mega packs, 1 rare one rare players pack. I will assume you make a minimum of 20,000 back from the packs. This is 50k for each 40 games you play, which is 1250 per game. And if you didn't know, 1250 per game is a lot. Usually, to make that amount of money on a FIFA game, you need a coin booster. But coin boosters, you can't have them all the time. They run out after a certain amount of games, so you're not always going to have them. So 1250 is very generous. Normally, you're making around 300 to 500 coins per game. On top of this, you have the coins from playing the individual games. I will assume you get 1k per match, so that's a lot. This is an overestimate and takes into consideration coin boosts, like I said, you get at the start of the game. This is a total of 2250 coins for each game you play. That is a shit ton. He is multiplying each game by like 3. However, this doesn't take into account fitness or contracts. So fitness and contracts. This is stupid, but I'll explain it here quickly. So fitness and contracts, your player, his fitness deteriorates over a period of time while you play with him. Just like in real life. Whenever his fitness gets really low, he has a possibility of getting injured and he can't play anymore. So what do? You go into the market, you buy a fitness pack, and you apply it to your player. Contracts, almost the same. It's just a number of games that your player is allowed to play before you have to buy contracts again. It's the stupidest fucking thing. I don't understand why it's on Ultimate Team, but it is. If I give my player a 13 player contract, he has 13 games, and then I have to go out and buy another one. For all 11 players, I will assume you have 2 teams so that fitness is not an issue. Let's say you purchase a rare gold contract for 150 coins, and you have the manager boost of 50%. This would give 42 contracts to a player at a cost of 3.5 coins per contract. You would need 11 contracts per game, which is 38.5 coins per game. Sorry, I have my fucking monitor facing down a little bit. Hold on. Add on a couple of subs each game in a manager, and you get to 49 coins per match on contracts. So you earn 2250 coins per game, less 48 coins spent on contracts. Let's call this a net gain of 2200 coins per match. Messi is currently 810,000 on PS4, and Ronaldo is 1.7 million. This is a total of 2.5 million. This would mean you need to play 1,168 matches to earn them. Each match is 6 minutes, each half is 12. Wait. Each match is 6 minutes each half, so 12 minutes in total. Therefore, you need to play 14,016 minutes or 233.6 hours to unlock Messi and Ronaldo. That is almost 6 times longer than it takes to unlock Darth Vader and Luke in whatever Star Wars game this guy plays. Let's face it, I was being generous with the earnings. Yes, he was. And let me tell you, 80% of the time, you won't find them at this price. Messi will not always cost 810,000. Ronaldo will not always. You'll be very lucky to get him at 17 or at 1.7 million. But I'm not done yet. The price ranges, although they were fucking stupid, let me tell you something about how they price ranged players. Bringing it back again to FIFA 15, Luis Muriel is a 73 rated Colombian striker. He went on the market for 34,000 coins. 88 pace, 73 shot, 63 passing, 84 dribble, 27 defense, 61 physical. Not a bad card, but he's 73 rated. As you know, in FIFA and a lot of other games, they have a bronze, silver, gold rating. And this guy is in the mid tier. Now, for 34,000 coins, that is a fuck ton. His price ranges from 20,000 to 36,000. So that means if you pack this guy at the very beginning of the game and you put him on the market for 20,000, you have to wait for someone to play that many games in order to make 20,000 coins to even dream about selling him. But I'm not done yet. Radamel Falcao, again, the same year, 88 rated, 15 ratings higher than Luis Muriel, a Colombian striker as well, playing in the top Premier League for a top club, Chelsea, at the time. 3.6 thousand coins. Now let me tell you something. I don't understand, but what EA is essentially telling us is that these ratings mean absolutely fucking nothing. It's exactly what they're telling us. Because why the fuck would Radamel Falcao cost 3.6 thousand and Luis Muriel cost 73 rated Muriel cost 34,000 coins? Like, what the actual fuck? And that, boys, is if you even get Radamel Falcao, because the fucking probability of getting a player over 75 rated is 100% on a fucking gold non-rare players pack. Above 82 plus for a player, 18%. And above an 84 rated player at 4.2%. So, I don't know if FIFA wants to wine and dine me, because every time I buy this game, I'm getting fucked. It's just what it is. Okay, so I just so happened to load up my FIFA. Here is my Ultimate Team. This cost me $15 to make. It is not a bad team. It's a 184 rated team, which means I have 100 chemistry and an 84 rating. An 84 rating team will definitely probably cost you around $15 to make if you want to spend money at all. But it is also a team rating that you don't have to pay for. Now, one thing that I need to talk about real quick is something that we all thought was cool at the beginning and then turned out being shit. Squad building challenges. Now, as you see right here, we have players that you can trade for. Carlos Alberto, Roberto Perez, and Hernan Crespo, and also an 81 plus rare players pack. Okay, so we're going to go to Carlos Alberto, and as you see here, there's bronze players squad tradings, silver players trades, a trade where you trade a Brazilian national team, and an 87 rated squad trade. Let me tell you something. The bronze players thing, it's okay. You can make that trade. Silver players, you can also make that trade. It's not going to cost you much. You can go on the... And you probably already have silver and bronze players. But when you start getting to the other ones, a Team of the Week or FUT Champions player, that is a player that ended up on the Team of the Week from playing good. He's in form, which means he costs significantly more than others on the market. Now, you need one of those players in your team to be able to do this specific challenge. And if you see, the team overall rating is 84 rated, which cost me $15 to make. Let's say this squad building challenge costs you $15. Right, so far. Okay? Okay, and the 87 rated squad, this is 3 ratings higher than mine. Let's say this cost me $20 to make. So overall, $35 so far on this one squad building challenge. Now, don't forget, I need to trade a whole nother 11 players that rate up to 87 rated for that. The next one, top notch. Team of the Week or FUT Champions players, minimum 1 in your starting 11, which is that informed player that costs a shit ton. And a team overall rating, minimum 87, which means I need now one of those players that make it to the Team of the Week and the 87 rated team that could possibly cost me $20. Let's say now it is now costing me $55 so far. And now the 88 rated squad. Exchange an 88 rated squad. Okay, that is 4 ratings higher than mine. Let's say this one costs you $30 to make, even though this can definitely cost you up to $50 to fucking make. So, let's say now you've spent $80 on this squad building challenge, because it's a very good possibility that you have. You have traded 4 squads. No, sorry. 6 squads of 11 players. That's 66 players. A lot of them already cost over what you would normally get in a fucking pack. Okay? Think about it. To get one player that is over 84 rated in a pack is 4.2%. You need almost 11 of them here. And just for one fucking player. Sure, he's a legend, icon Carlos Alberto, but in parentheses right there, it says untradeable. So you traded all those fucking players, and now you can't physically get rid of him. You cannot sell him. You cannot trade him. That is the biggest bend over and fuck my ass EA has ever given out. Okay, so I'm going to go into the store real quick. Oh, okay, I have a item thing. Alright, so these are all lone players, so I don't really care. I'll go for... I think I need a left back, so... Yeah, I think I'll just go for Roberto Carlos. Alright, so 7 games and now he's out. That's how a loan works. I do have 11,000 coins, so I am going to be able to buy a pack. Oh shit, and I have an 85 plus rated pack? No way! Who do I get? No way, I was actually not expecting that whatsoever. What the fuck? Alright, join the team, Keylor Navas. What the fuck? And he plays in the Prem now, so it's great. The only problem is players that are 88 rated normally go for way more than that. So, yeah, whatever. Alright, now to the fucking packs. Now, these are the packs everybody wants. The promo packs. I'm gonna go here for the premium gold packs. Did you have a, what's it called? A section where I can preview the packs now. Here, I'll take a look at the promo packs. So this is a 25k pack, 60k pack, 70k pack, and the 100k pack. You only get a certain amount of all of these, and you can also buy them with FIFA points. Now, FIFA points at $1 you get 100. You get 500 with the next. You get 1,050. Why all these awkward numbers, you may ask? Well, let me show you. I bought FIFA points a while ago. I have 100 left. I can't buy the cheapest promo pack. I can't. I'm 250 points away. But in the simple gold packs, I also can't buy a fucking regular pack. Why? Because I'm 50 points away. You know what that kind of does to the brain? It kind of makes you go, whoa. Well, I'm only 50 points away. I might as well just buy another 100. And then you're left with 50 points. And then what? And then you buy another 100 points. And then you're like, oh shit, I have 50 left. Well, okay. I was expecting to get someone better. Sorry, I was doing it in the middle of a rant. So I got Bore and Gudu and Ben White. I was hoping that would be a way better pack while I was ranting. Hopefully I was going to get to fucking keep yelling. But that was the shittiest pack I think I've ever gotten. And 1,100, 1,200. It's mid. Alright. So I made no money back on this fucking pack. Shit. Fuck. But that was a preview. Here is the creme de la creme. I will be opening one pack for you guys so you guys can see what kind of probabilities you get and what kind of shit come in these packs. Because it's fucking dog water. Alright. Alright, who am I gonna get? Who am I gonna get? Morales. He's not that bad. He doesn't play bad for Villarreal. Alright, let's just get rid of these guys real quick. But yeah, that is kind of it FIFA, at some point, has always been addictive to me. I've kind of gotten rid of that itch now. I've gotten rid of that feeling of having to buy more FIFA packs. But let me tell you, addictive for kids, yeah, yes, for sure. It can and is 100%. Is it gambling? I think so. I think it definitely is gambling, and FIFA have to do something about this. There's definitely some other way they can think about making their game monetized, because this right here, I know that at this point it's old news and people usually glance over it, but it's not the way that the game should be played. I think pay to win kind of fucking sucks. Nowadays in FIFA, if you have two players on the same playing field, same skill level, the one with the better players will win. And those players, I mean, they come from packs. So, yeah, I mean, one player can be really fucking good but has no money. The other player can be absolute fucking dog shit but has rich parents. Guess who's winning? The kid with the better players. This game has been stats for such a long time. They try to say it's skill based. It's only skill based offline. As soon as you hop on any server on FIFA, when it comes to Ultimate Team, it's who has the most money, who has the biggest loan of $1 million, and some people just don't have that. Now, boys, at the end of the day, there is going to come a time where FIFA has to eventually drop a single game and just patch it over and over again, because the game, graphic-wise, is not going to be able to get much better. It's at a point now where things are just starting to slow down. You can see every year it's no longer getting different. It's been that way for years. Obviously, if you look back at FIFA 15, 16, you can see a massive graphical upgrade, but not anymore. And I think that if they were to drop one game, patch it up every 6 months, fix the servers, maybe get rid of or hold on there. That's actually one thing I had to say. If they give us the next game for free and update it every 6 months, keep Ultimate Team. Sure, that's fine if you give us the game for free. You're going to be making your money anyway. You're going to be making it. Like I said, it is your choice to play Ultimate Team or not. There's like 7 other game modes you can play. You don't have to play Ultimate Team. But a lot of people do. And a lot of those people are kids. And FIFA does like to shove the stats of, even though there is a majority of players that do not buy packs with FIFA points, the minority of people, which is still a shit ton of people, do happen to be kids. It's a lot of them. But FIFA say, since it's not that many, then we shouldn't really worry about it. No, I think we should definitely worry about it. And it's become such a huge fucking topic over the last few months, because I don't know if FIFA is going to go in a direction of no Ultimate Team or Ultimate Team, because this isn't just going to affect FIFA. It's going to affect every game that likes to do loot boxes and gambling and stuff like this, because every game nowadays does. The only games excluded from these types of accusations are Fortnite and Call of Duty. Not, well, I guess at the Fortnite, because Call of Duty, I don't know if they still do loot boxes, but Fortnite doesn't. They just do cosmetic things, and I guess cosmetics are fine as long as it doesn't physically help you in any way. I guess it's fine. But Call of Duty does sell loot boxes, and I guess that's a little bit of a gray area, because the things that Call of Duty have in their loot boxes, although you are gambling, you're not gambling for something that can make you better at the game. You're not gambling for boosts or better guns. You're gambling for skins and new weapons. But those weapons, even if it's melee, it's the same shit. You know, it's the same melee thing, just looks different. So I would much rather gamble for camos and shit like that than gamble for players, because a lot of the times I'm just not lucky enough with the players that I get from packs. And All it takes is someone to fucking drop 100 bomb on their fucking mother's credit card, and they get Ronaldo, they get Messi, they get all these fucking players, and now it's impossible to beat anyone. Sorry. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Now, EA have said that they're trying to work with the government, but not just the US government, but all governments that sell this game, to see what they can do with FIFA Ultimate Team to keep it going. Now, let me tell you right now, they're not working with the government. They're trying to get the government to work for them. Why? Because countries have already outlawed FIFA Ultimate Team in their country and classified Ultimate Team as gambling, and FIFA, aka EA, has taken them to court over shit like this. Why do they need to take someone to court over classifying their game as gambling? Well, let me tell you. Because they're fucking greedy sons of bitches. The game is what it is. FIFA has no intentions of changing FIFA anytime soon. If you play any other game like Madden or like NBA's 2K, but it's the same shit. 2K might actually even be worse. Why? Because I've said this so many times, and everyone always thinks I'm fucking like bullshitting, and I'm just bad at the game. I am bad at the game, but NBA 2K is the biggest animation-based game I've ever fucking seen. If you have coins and you buy better animations, you will be better at the game. Some animations in NBA are so fucking slow, they can be easily blocked by anyone. The moment you buy better animations, you get your badges and you upgrade your player with VC, which it takes so fucking much to upgrade your player with VC. It's insane. It's actually insane. If you wanted to buy, if you wanted to actually play the game and upgrade your player without spending a dime, by the time you had a good player, the next 2K is out, and again, you look like a dumbass. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the biggest rant of my YouTube career so far. And it's finally coming to an end. Why? Because it's not my job to fix what these companies do. It's just my job to shit on them. And shit on them I will. If you have any other companies that do shady shit like this, let me know. The only reason I know of EA is because they're a big part in my heart. And I know. What the fuck? How did that just... EA's been a big part of my life for a while. Now, back then they were good. Now it's kind of feeling like they just want everyone's money, and it's just not a good feeling. They're using us being attached to these players and teams in order to make their money. And they know we're going to buy it. I buy the game every single year. It's not like I'm going to buy it next year. I know that. Why? Because it's just what I do. I can't stop from buying it. What I have stopped, though, is playing Ultimate Team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it. Like if you like the video, please. Dislike if you dislike. Subscribe, comment for the YouTube algorithm. And I am out. Have a good day, boys. I love all you guys. Peace out.